Hello, my name is Christina and I am the owner of Passionately Fit. I'm making this video to raise awareness and raise money to help get better laws against animal abuse in the state of Texas. I am a fitness trainer who loves animals. I train an attorney who does pro bono work for the Texas Humane Legislation Network. This group fights for better laws against animal abuse and neglect in Texas. The website is thln.org. One more time, thln.org. They have been around about 45 years. I have a really good life, and I've decided that a lot of my energy now is going to go help and save animals. So I've decided to do annual fundraisers because only a couple people are paid employees in this organization. There are hundreds of people who are volunteers, and they need money and resources to rescue and pay medical bills for animals, such as horses, dogs, cats, chickens and cockfights, etc. Also for the individuals who go to Congress to get better laws every other year. Many abusers do not have penalties at all. In fact, animals are returned back to the abuser. We have accomplished laws. Go to the website and you'll see what we have accomplished. They are trying to reverse a puppy mill law, which saddens us. So in the next election, it would be a really great idea to review and oppose. Also, we want proper shelter for animals in the winter in the heat, and we want them off chains, heavy chains. We want them to be able to find water and have a happy life. We must help animals because they have no voice. We held our first annual fundraiser against animal abuse and promoting better laws in the state of Texas last February 2020.
First of all, thank you so much everyone for coming. It is early, but there are mimosas and wonderful food here, and this is going to be a lot of fun today.
This was a great event. We were fortunate to have this fun room because the animal cruelty the topic can be really sad, but we're actually a lot of fun and we're a good group of people. So we came together, and really it was about education, educating people that don't really know about our organization and all the great things that we've done, which is trying to pass humane laws for animals through the state of Texas.
Our mission is to provide and work with the humane treatment of animals through legislation, education, and advocacy.
Today we wanted to just bring people together. We had some fun animal trivia and we had a really amazing local artist named Josh Klaus come in and sing for us a few songs. And we wanted to use this as a jumping off point for a future annual fundraiser for THLN with Christina leading the way and really bringing as many resources and voices to our cause as possible.
So I think my favorite part of this event was that Christina did such an amazing job getting donations that I think everybody in the room won something big. So that was fun, and watching Christina dance wasn't bad either.
Hi, it's Christina with Passionately Fit, and this is Gabby, my Chihuahua rescue. And I just want to share my background about how much I love animals. I did rescue 2 greyhounds who were in racing. And usually after racing, they need to be adopted. Recently in Florida, they stopped the racing aspect because there is a lot of abuse with animals in sports. So please rescue greyhounds. They're a neat species, they're amazing. Then I rescued a German Shepherd mix down at Town Lake Animal Shelter in downtown Austin and had him 15 years. And after that, I got Gabby, this one, from Hurricane Harvey. I had a friend who fosters from APA, Austin Pets Alive, and said, I'm bringing animals back. And I said, I want one, please. Brought Gabby. Now Gabby had just given birth. She had 7 teeth that had to be removed. She had heartworm, and she was petrified of me for about 9 months. She peed and pooped everywhere, and she was nervous, and the vet said, put her on Prozac and Xanax, give her a lot of love. We've had her 3 years now, and look at her. Do not get upset when your animals pee and poop in the house when you just rescued them. They're nervous, they don't know what to do. Honestly, every night when I say bedtime potty, she goes to the door and goes out and potties.
She came to us 3 years ago, and she was originally named Starbuck. That was the name she was given when she was found and became part of the Austin Pets Alive group of dogs that needed homes, and we took her in as we fostered her, and she was so scared. Who knows what trauma she went through. We don't know if she had been homeless or abused, but she was clearly traumatized. And we went back and forth for a few days about whether or not we wanted to keep her, but we just couldn't imagine putting her through more trauma of being shifted around from home to home. And we knew we could give her what she needed, which was just an awful lot of love and patience. And we did. We committed to keeping her after we failed as foster parents. And we worked with her gradually to make her feel more secure and to make her feel like we would never hurt her. And so over the 3 years, she's gone from this timid little petrified dog who winced at every fast movement or every loud noise to being a sweet little companion. And yes, she has her moments of PTSD when she'll react, and it won't be something that is characteristic. It'll be something from her past. But for the most part, she's become very sweet and loving, and she's stolen our hearts. She's just been the most amazing little addition to our household, and we can't imagine not having her. I always had big dogs before, never thought I'd have a little lap dog. Incidentally, we named her Gabby because that was the name of my mother's childhood lap dog, and we thought that was a nice way to honor the past Gabby. So she's gonna be our Gabby, and we have lots and lots of little nicknames for her, but she's ours forever.
I want to remind people that love and trust takes an animal a long ways. And I'm so delighted to have her. She's pretty much a miracle, but we can do this with all animals when they're petrified and they've been abused or they've been in a hurricane. So just moving on, I'm starting my second, I had a first fundraiser last February 2020 at the Alamo Draft House, and it was a public event, and I'm having annual fundraisers to raise money and also to educate people on how we're trying to get better laws against animal abuse in the state of Texas. So this February, I will have another event, my second annual for Passionately Fit and Animals, and the location hasn't been mentioned yet, but I will tell you, I'm gonna do a vegan cookbook that you can purchase. I wanna remind you, vegan food is easy and yummy. Some people think it's nothing but vegetables, but it's really, really good. So I'm gonna ask for 5 things. Number 1, I would like a team to help me accomplish the goals I have for my second annual fundraiser. Number 2, I would love private donations, please. You can be anonymous, that would be fine. Just go to the website, you don't have to do anything else. Number 3, business sponsors. If you would like to be in the cookbook, do a recipe, or just be known as a company who loves animals, that would be great. And number 4, we're gonna go to Tomlinson's Feed, which is an animal shop, been around for decades in Austin, on weekends usually. If you wanna be there and raise money for better laws against animal abuse, that's what we're doing. So I'm doing all of this full throttle. If you would join my team, I'd really appreciate it. I have a really good life once again. And these little ones, I mean, look at her. They need help. There are people who beat up on this little 8-pound dog. So Thank you for listening. And lastly, I am a volunteer for the Texas Humane Legislation Network, thln.org. Please go there, take 10 minutes to read about it. My phone number is 512-331-1872. My website is PassionatelyFit.net. And thank you for your time, and let's just make it a better world. Thank you very much.